you kidding me? What the fuck is this bullshit? Yeah, I knew I was going to be late, but just because I was. And by the time I got there, it was about 2 minutes after. So I just thought, well, nobody's waiting there, so I'm just gonna leave it and until somebody shows up, and then I'll go live, which is what I just did. Don't know who you are. You haven't commented yet, but I am really kind of out of sorts today. I'll explain in a bit. I'm just setting up my laptop now, so whoever's there watching, that's what I'm doing, setting up my laptop. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not what I want to do. I'm having a hell of a day. Just 1 second here. I gotta adjust something. There. I had to make my personal adjustment. Anyway, this isn't where I want to be. Sorry, since yesterday. It's there we go. I think we got it now. Since yesterday, it's been like a nightmare gong show. Even my camera's all tilted off. I just barely got my laptop charged up this morning, and still charging my phone because it hit 90% and it won't go higher than it. So I got it plugged in. So I don't want to, because the laptop takes about 45 to 55% on every live, depending on the length, and then the phone takes even more power. Like I can go use up 75 to 85% of the battery on with the phone on a live show. So I just want to maintain it as much as I can so we don't screw up. But there's three. Oh, there you go. Sorry, I'm still goofing up. I didn't think anyone was talking, but hello, Darlene. Hello, Deborah. How you doing? How's it going? I know there's three of you out there. That's two of you. Anyway, how you doing? We're gonna have fun with her today, aren't we? Yeah, she's been. I don't know what it is, but ever since they got their haircuts, um, she's been obsessed with that toy there. Cheryl gave them. Um, just like 24/7, she's been playing with it. Like she takes it under the covers in bed with her, and then she's quiet for a while. We're all sleeping, and next thing you know, she's doing that, like 3 o'clock in the morning or something. It's uh, it's kind of nuts. Anyway, I'm glad you're fine, Darlene, and I'm glad you found that funny, you guys. Um, yeah, but I mean, without them, my life would be pretty boring and kind of miserable and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm gonna wait till a few more people show up and we've got a reasonable, fairly regular audience. Because I almost canceled today's live yesterday. Sometime yesterday, I was gonna cancel today's live, and I just I'm almost surprised I'm here today. It's just one of those time frames. Yeah, right, Angel? Right, Angel? Yeah, there's that little angel. There's the little angel with her cute little haircut and everything. Yeah, trimmed down to nice velvety plush. Very, so velvety. Just like velvet. Oh, cool. Well, I never feel well, Deborah. That's part of it. But, and I don't know, I've been having a little more trouble in that sense lately don't know why, but it's, you know, it's up and down. It's a roller coaster. But I don't think about that too much because it's something I've been dealing with for almost 20 years now. So noisy, eh? I don't know how loud it is for you, but it's hard to hear myself even talk with that going on, kind of thing. But no, that's not the issue. Not really. That's my daily, everyday kind of issue. I have one rare day or something once in a blue moon where I wake up and I actually don't feel too bad. Hello, Laura. How you doing? Okay, right off the bat, you're gonna throw the food thing in there. Yeah, that sounds delicious, man. Wow, strawberry cream yellow cake, layer cake with shavings of white chocolate. Wow, what's your favorite restaurant? I want to go there. Tell me what it is. It's probably like way too far away for me to go there, at least right away. Well, that sounds crazy delicious. And it's funny because when I do my live, it's like I only eat once a day, and that's dinner time, roughly 5 o'clock, 5:30, something like that. And I don't eat much, and I don't know. Wake up and I feel it's a weird feeling all day. It takes a while to get used to it, and I'm still not sure I'm totally used to it. But sometimes, I feel like I want to eat or something like that, and I don't. I don't know. But then I hear stuff like that, and it's like, makes me hungry, makes me want to eat it. So yeah. Oh my God, I'm so tired, worn out again, constantly, man. My health is really screwed, totally screwed. Oh boy, got a good cup of coffee again this morning though. Uh, yeah, I would have been a long time ago. In past years, Deborah, I would have been very, very hungry if I tried to do this. But it just, I don't know, just my appetite has gone downhill ever since the chemotherapy, like way back, what really destroyed everything. I mean, like I'm actually eating more now than I did then to some degree because I just couldn't eat a lot of the times. And yeah, that was weird. But I mean, then I kind of got into my regular three meals a day or whatever, and then slowly that went to two, and now one. But that's it's all because of the Crohn's. That's what caused the Crohn's was the therapy, and anyway, it's just a matter they have to deal with it, and they just don't want to do that anymore. And, now I'm getting off on a bit of a tangent here, but yeah, it's hard to explain because you never actually get used to it, but in a way you kind of get used to living with it, kind of thing. And it's like you eventually you just got to get up and move on, kind of deal. And it's just another painful condition. Like there's so many other ones out there. Everybody suffers with something, pretty much. Yeah. uh, she's cute as hell. She loves those toys. But anyway, uh, yeah, no, it's been frustrating lately. I can't wait to get off this island. Actually, to tell you the truth, right now, uh, I've been wanting to for at least 2 years now. Get off this island and go travel and explore, do whatever I feel like it. But I've been here too long. I've been went through basically a 25-year process. It started basically in I'm going to say it was started around 1990 to 1992. I guess you'd say was the beginning of this process, and I've just kind of come to a completion here, just shy of 25 years later, and I've been on the island here for like I think 23 of those years, and it's time I just get the hell out of here. I don't want to. It's a beautiful place. Don't get me wrong. The island is a gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful place, but there are some drawbacks here and there, and which are really minor points. But yeah, my heart lies in kind of the interior and out of BC mostly, and then after that it's the rest of Canada. But yeah, I just want to get out of here, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Hey Cheryl, how's it going? Yeah, Angel looks beautiful, isn't it? Angel looks so beautiful, doesn't she? She's a, she's sitting up in her corner with her back to us right now. I made a proper bed for her up there. Angel, Angel, hello. Here you come. Yeah, your friends want to see you. Come here. Come here. There you go. Yeah, she looks gorgeous with her hair trimmed. They both do. And they're so velvety soft. And it's so nice at night that it's instead of a big mass of hair in your face kind of thing. But yeah, she's beautiful. But good to see you, Cheryl. And it's too bad you got rain down there because it's been mostly sunny here off and on so much lately. It's oh, hi, Lila. I didn't see you show up there. Um, how you doing? How's it going? Yeah, but it's been pretty nice weather up here. It's still chilly. Like you still have to wear a jacket to go outside, especially in the shade, and a lot of times even in the sun. But it's nice weather, nice looking weather. No, not much rain, which is cool. So we live in Midwest USA, and it is really good. Still working on clearing homes. I was out planning. Oh, God, yeah, I was just reading that whole comment there, Laura. Yeah, so you're in the Midwest USA. See, okay. Oh, that's interesting. You're getting a bunch of stuff done there. I'm not going to read it all just because everyone else can read it. Angel does look so beautiful, doesn't she, Darlene? Yes, Darlene. I was just thinking about that yesterday. April showers bring May flowers, and when I was growing up as a kid, I remember a lot of things vividly and fairly vividly. And one of them is like the weather patterns and stuff way back when I was a kid in Vancouver. And a lot of these sayings and stuff really were true. Like April showers bring May flowers. It was almost pretty regular that most of April did a bunch of raining. March could be windy, cold, and stuff like that. Maybe a tiny rain, but April was the rainier month. And then May came along. It was sunny and flowers came up and that. And the weather patterns back then, you could almost set your watch to them. There, I remember this as a child, and then things changed into the 80s, and I noticed a huge difference from the 80s, and that's another story in itself with the stuff going on around the world. But yeah, it's funny. I was just thinking of that yesterday, thinking how different it was because we got all the rain in March, and then very little rain in April. We got a little bit, but a lot more sunshine in that and cold weather. But the seasons seem to be kind of off and weird. And after 1980, 88 or something like that, um, or including 1988, I've seen some of the worst Junes that I've ever experienced in my whole life. And as a child, I've never seen any June like those ones. Oh, thanks for the prayers, Laura. Thank you so much. Yeah, actually, interesting. I was down at the Rathtrevor, I think and I was down there and I was moving out to go somewhere else and do whatever. And I was parked along the side, just doing stuff on online, basically. And this other guy in a big motorhome, like a 40-foot motorhome, had parked up there, and his name was Jerry, Gerald, actually. And anyway, he came along and he was saying, "Oh, I love your unit and all this," chit chat, chat, chat. And he never really gave me any indication right away. But near the end, I said I had mentioned something about Crohn's and that. It was a fairly long conversation, really good conversation, and that. And near the end, he says, "Well, do you mind if I pray for you?" And I was like, "Well, sure, why not?" It's only happened a couple of times in my life, and So he like put his hand on my shoulder and prayed. It was a pretty short prayer, and it was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. I'm not going to get into it too much, but he was praying for my health, kind of thing. And it's funny, like these coincidences happen. Like today Deborah was talking about April showers bring me flowers. I just thought of that yesterday, and then Laura's saying prayers for your health and that happened just a couple of days ago with that guy. It's kind of coincidental, I think. Oh wow, that's pretty good for Edmonton there, Lila. Sunny day and plus 15. Yeah, a friend of mine lives up there in Edmonton, and he's always telling me about the weather. Huh. Crazy nice day though for you guys. I'm just gonna say Raj because I can't pronounce the name Raj. Hello, how are you? What's up with you? I am doing well. Allison, how you doing again? Oh yeah, actually they say that Allison. They say that about Alberta too. In Alberta, they can have 4 seasons in one day. Like it'll be the technically the summertime, and they'll have um, fall, winter, and spring and summer all in the same day. It's crazy how that happens, kind of thing. But yeah, I'd love to actually go to Australia. I'd just love it. Go check it out. But these days, uh, it's a bit different down there these days. Oh, now she's got the other toy now, and she's throwing it around. Oh, thank you, Darlene. Thanks for the prayers. And yeah, it is pretty serious. Like you can have mild or medium, serious, severe. Mine's severe. But I mean, ultimately, once you even get into the mildest, it's like not fun at all. So it doesn't matter what your level is. It's really bad. And yeah, it um, yeah, it's really tough to deal with, live with, and all that kind of stuff. And I forgot exactly what I was going to say because I was reading comments there. But yeah, it's definitely not fun. And it's one of those things I wouldn't wish on anybody. Absolutely anybody. Crazy. Holy cow, Laura. 75 degrees and sunny where you are. Oh my God, wonderful. And you're going off to dig in the dirt. I gather that means your garden. Yeah, I miss my garden. I'm going to have to give up my garden down here probably when I take off. Unless my buddy will look after it or something like that. But, it doesn't really matter in a way. I can hopefully garden where I get to where I'm going if I get anywhere. Oh, baby. And it's always that toy. It's the heaviest one. She has a hard time to pick it up herself and bring it back up, but she's throwing it around again. But yeah. So I'm kind of wondering where a few other people are, like Mamma Mia, Euphoric, Carl, John, Billy. Wow, it's hard to remember everyone's name. Yeah, that was actually a lot of fun to do there, Cheryl. Go back to the campground where it's a lot quieter and more peaceful. You feel more like you're in, nature kind of thing. You're in the wilderness. You feel that way. And then you can do stuff like campfires and roasted hot dogs and stuff like that. And that was actually delicious. And it was fun and enjoyable doing that one because I hadn't done it for a while and missed it. So yeah. Oh, sorry, Raj. I am from Canada. I'm on Vancouver Island, off the coast of British Columbia, the western province of Canada. Sorry, I missed your comment there. Hey, John, how you doing? How I was just talking about you, John. Well, you and a few other people that haven't showed up yet. Interesting. Well, I like to. I mean, it's the same thing, Laura. In the oh, Angel, Angel, Angel. Nah, stop it. No, hey, get up here. No, no, we don't do that anymore. We try not to. We're gonna try and avoid that. Yeah, I'm trying to train them not to because they don't need it. It's unnecessary. But yeah, I remember when I started the channel, and there's a lot of people out there. They had channels and they never answered the comments or mentioned anything at all. And I've had that happen to me a lot way back when I was watching a lot of other people's channels, and I made comments or asked questions or something, and I never got nothing. And I thought it was weird, because it's a what do you call it? It's a social media. They call it social media for a reason, right? So so yeah, I just vowed when I started this channel, and I mentioned it on one of my at least one of my videos, that I was going to make sure I tried to get everyone's comment in that, and if I missed it, it's only because I couldn't find it or I'm not tech savvy or something, whatever. So yeah, so all the comments, especially on a live. I mean, you're live. I mean, that's what you want. You want people to interact and ask questions, and let's say just make whatever comments about almost anything. Like some people might say, "Oh, are you gonna go drive down here or go there or something?" I can't think of anything off the top of my head, um, but yeah, just having a look at this guy. Yeah, okay. Saw this guy earlier. I wasn't sure if it's the person I saw earlier or not, but anyway. 75 degrees in Michigan, John. That's beautiful, beautiful. It's nice and sunny up here. It has been for a number of days now. But the air is still cold and can be bitter, and I have to wear a jacket and a scarf outside. Oh yeah, half of your friends live in Canada who studied with you in school. Oh, cool, Raj. That is cool. Yeah, Laura. Don't interrupt Dad when he's talking. Yeah, there's a lot of Indians in Canada. Definitely all over. I mean, certain areas like Delta here, just outside of Vancouver. It's basically pretty much, they call it New Delta. That's what they call it, New Delta. It's obviously a play on words, but yeah, it's. I used to live out there, and it was amazing going into all these Indian markets and buying all this Indian food, which I loved because at the time, pretty much at the time for years and years, my best friend was Indian, and I'd go over to his house, and his mom would feed us like crazy. It was fantastic. I'm going to say that my favorite food on the planet is East Indian food. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love it. Hello, Glenn. How you doing? You're at the park. Oh, cool. You're out at the park and you're watching people fishing out there. 75 degrees. Oh man, I'm jealous. I actually like to be fishing today too. I haven't been fishing for a bit. You saw a few trout caught. I can't remember where you're at now. Let me know if you don't mind whereabouts roughly you're at. You're at the park today. Um, yeah, I'll be going back and forth to campgrounds possibly, Cheryl. Um, depending on when I leave the island, and I'm just waiting down. It's like 2 weeks maybe. I mean, probably 2 weeks at the maximum, and I was wishing it was like 2 weeks ago, and I'm just kind of waiting that out. If I have to, I'm going to go park at the other campgrounds if they're open. Actually, today or tomorrow morning or something, I'm going to go and check the other campground to find out if they're open yet. And if they are, then, Sunday and Monday will be great days to jump in there because um, um, they usually pile up on the weekends. Well, I'm kind of reading and thinking at the same and talking at the same time. It's not that easy. Well, you're welcome, Raj. But Indian food speaks for itself. It's so delicious, so delicious. I have it as often as I can, and I only try and go to the places that I know it's authentic. Well, that's cool to say that, Laura. Yeah, I think YouTubers do a good service for every country and all around the world, and for a lot of good information and stuff, and truth information and stuff too, because there's a lot of lies and false news and everything out there. So I think YouTube is really good for a lot of stuff. Oh, you're in Ohio. Okay. Ah, okay. The fishing is good in Ohio today. It's 75 degrees and sunny. And that's right, Darlene. Indian food is actually very healthy. It's got a very healthy base to it with the product and stuff. One of the things I love, really like a lot, is gobi aloo. Gobi aloo is cauliflower and potato. Oh my God. When it's made with the right spices and everything, man, it's delicious. It is very delicious. Oh, okay. So a lot of your friends do live in British Columbia here where I am. Whereabouts in British Columbia, Raj? I know Brampton and Toronto, but I've only been there like once. But whereabouts in British Columbia are your friends? If you don't mind me asking, of course. You hear the bells? That must mean it's 1 o'clock. Oh no, that's just the half hour. Just a half hour. We've only been here half an hour. Wow. Oh, thank you. I guess I pronounced that good. Gobi aloo. Hopefully, I try hard. But yeah, that's good. I love pakora, gobi aloo, um, samosas. But samosas you can get anywhere. They're pretty common, right? And I'm really fussy about the samosas. I like them the way my best friend's mother and family made them, and the ingredients in them and stuff. Oh my God! And there's so many of them I can't even pronounce, like the spinach chicken and stuff like that, cashew chicken. I don't even know how to pronounce those, but they're just amazing food. Oh, nice. Grape hyacinth flowers. I know exactly what those are. That's cool. Laura, he's digging up your to transplant them somewhere. Sometimes you can put them in a pot and bring them in the house. Well, I was waiting for a couple other people to show up. Some people are missing, MIA. Mama Mia, Lori, Euphoric, Carl, Billy. It's so hard to remember everyone's name. I mean, there's so many people. Oh, thanks, Glenn. Thank you so much. That's nice. Nice to hear. Well, that could be true, Raj, but it's very good food. Very good food. And I don't know. I think it's just enough oil and enough, and the spice. Yeah. Sometimes the spice is really hot, but I mean, I always get people to make it, like medium or something. I don't mind a good hot spicy meal, but when it's way too hot, it's it's not fun. But yeah, I like a lot of spice, and I don't find it too oily myself. And you know, there's certain good foods you need a certain amount of oil in them anyway, kind of thing. And I find you use a better oil in that food anyway, better for your body, kind of thing. I was just going to get to that, Darlene. I was going to actually mention a lot, a lot earlier, and I guess I was waiting for people to show up, and I was just like, I'm not even sure if I'm in the mood at all. I haven't even told you what's happened, and but never say never right at the moment, Darlene. For now, but I will get to that. I haven't had the time to sit and write anything down. That's usually my Saturday thing, and that's why I'm feeling the way I am today is because of Saturday. And I didn't write anything down. I didn't take the time out, and and on top of that, I'm just in a mood that I'm not that happy. Believe me, and part of me is extremely angry. I'll get to that momentarily. Well, Andy's mints. I haven't had Andy's mints in a long, probably at least 20 years or so. Andy's mints. I loved those things. I did. I'm going to be 69 years old in May. Coming up in May. In the middle of May, I will be 69 years old. Almost 70 years old. Not bad, eh? Oh, yeah, Lila. Butter chicken. Butter chicken is everyone's favorite. Actually, I'm not sure. I think I like cashew chicken better than I like butter chicken, but it's really a toss up. It's all about what you feel like at the moment, right? Oh, thank you, Darlene. Thank you. I get kind of that a lot, like 55 or 58 or something like that. That's cool though. Oh, so you're a vegetarian then, Raj? Ah, of course. Yeah, and even then, vegetarian East Indian food is probably some of the healthiest stuff on the planet, right? It's just, and it's amazingly delicious. But yeah, that you know, good for you not to eat meat. But you know, I think obviously that's a personal choice. I like my meat, but you know, it's not necessary. Oh wow, Glenn, that's interesting to know. Wow, haha, crazy. Chippewa, Chippewa. I haven't heard that in a long time. Oh, thanks, Laura. Yeah, read the poem. Don't quit. Yeah, because I had a couple of hot dogs the other day. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, Raj. Yeah, North Indian, not East Indian. That's just a common thing that Westerners seem to say, right? And I shouldn't. I should just say Indian or North Indian. But thank you for the correction. That's cool. Yeah, my favorite samosas are the vegetable ones too. There, Lila. Yeah, yeah. I prefer the vegetable samosas, and I like a lot more of the vegetable dishes, Indian dishes, than per se a lot of the meat ones. But I mean, you know, I grew up as an omnivore, so I can't help it, sort of thing. Yeah. But anyway, so I got to tell you this: why I'm in a bad mood today. Yeah, I noticed the magnolias are starting to pop up. The buds and stuff are starting to come up. I noticed that even up here in magnolias. I like the magnolias. Anyway, so I was in between campgrounds, and like I had left Rath Trevor, and I had to go up to Whiskey Creek again to see my friend and say hi and chit chat and just hang out and that, and practically kind of say goodbye because I probably won't be in the neighborhood of Whiskey Creek again, unless I have to come up talk to him or something. Anyway, basically, just personally meeting up and saying goodbye. Oh my God, Raj, I love curry. Curry is my favorite of all things. I'll eat curry on everything, everything. Oh, hello, Mamma Mia. Hello, just in time, Mamma Mia. I was asking about you earlier, and here you are. Great, great. So anyway, yeah. So I was saying kind of goodbye to my friend person up front in person, and and then dropping off some things I'd forgot, whatever. And then I was just going to spend one night there, and then head up to the other campground and go see if I can check in there. And anyway, so okay, that's enough. Hey, Angel, come on. Hey, come here. I throw their soft toys at them. Come on, get down here. Now she's gonna go get it. I'll get it. Okay, there you go. Sorry about that. Anyway, so I parked up there, and I visited my friend and stuff and that, and then I crashed out and camped overnight. Then I got up in the morning. I got to try and make this a quick story. Um, so I got up the next morning and I noticed my battery pack things, these little battery things to charge my phone up, which I'm doing right now on this phone, um, had run out. So I got up and I went out and I opened the truck and I plugged it into the cigarette lighter in the truck because that's where I charge those ones up all the time. And so there was nothing there at all. And then I came back in the house and I was with the girls for a bit. And then it was approximately 11 o'clock, I think, or just before 11, I don't know. And so I grabbed the girls and I said, let's go out and do our walk thing and take off. And so we took off and went for a walk for like a half an hour or something like that, roughly 35 minutes. I don't know, don't even remember. Nice long walk up the back there that I usually go. Anyway, so then when we came back, and I went to put the girls in up the stairs into the house, and I noticed there's some black paint on my truck. And so I went over and I went, oh my God, not again. So I went over and there was black spray paint all over the front of my truck and the hood and everything like that. I can't even show you pictures because I'm on my phone with the pictures here. But anyway, black spray paint, which was like, oh crap. And, and that's one thing to have it painted and everything like that. But then I looked across from the driver's side over to the passenger side, and my passenger window was smashed out. And it was like, what the hell, man? Like, you can't even go park in. And this was in broad daylight, approximately between 11 and 12. And when someone was probably watching or something, because I walked off to go walk the dogs, I came back and it was done. And it was like, what the hell, man? I don't know why, Deborah. I don't know. I have a sneaky suspicion because a few weeks ago, some local hillbilly guy that lives up there, they're inbred hillbillies, some of them, came up and he was yelling at me, told me to get out of his neighborhood and all this. And I went, I've been here longer than you have and stuff anyway. And he said I was crapping in the creek and everything. And I said, well, why would you say that stupid crap? Like, get out of here, right? Anyway, could be him or people he knows. It's really irrelevant. I'll never probably find out. But hey, Glenn, yeah, we're going to be the same age, eh? Nice, nice. Yeah, it's no wonder, Deborah, I want to leave. But anyway, so I wasn't sure how they did it or not. It didn't really matter, but it was really annoying. It's because in the end, like, I checked my insurance, and if you have minimal comprehensive, which you don't even have to have, but it's for like vandalism and fire theft and all that stuff that generally never happens. I had that the first time I had a car. I think I covered everything, and after that, I realized you don't need comprehensive because none of that has ever happened to me in my life ever since then until, like, let's say now. So, like, I'd be putting out money every year for an insurance that was, you know, possibly never, ever, ever going to happen. So, anyway, so yeah, so that's going to be expensive. It's going to be probably minimum $500 to get it done, and I just don't have that money, and it's just another thing that slows me down because on a pension, any of you on a pension, it's like limited income, finite limited income, and it's just every hit like $500 or something or whatever is just another punch to your gut. You know what I mean? Anyway, I was just trying to read but so I figured it out. Like, so on the driver's side, that was the passenger side that got smashed from the outside. The driver's side of the floor, there's all these little. I can't even show you. Here we go. There we go. These are all ceramic pieces, and they look like the ceramic pieces off a spark plug or something. And I was like, what the hell is that? Like, what the. So it smashed. So I knew it had something to do with the damage. And then on the outside, just outside the truck, I found this one, a whole one. And they're ceramic marbles. And so after spray painting it, I guess they went either across the street or I don't know if they're sitting in a vehicle or whatever. And I guess they took a slingshot, high powered slingshot, and shot a couple of ceramic marbles at my window. And that's what broke it. So anyway, in the end, it's the paint. I spent the whole freaking afternoon, like 4 to 5 hours, trying to get all that paint off my truck. Some of it came off with water because apparently some of the paint was water based and that, but it took a lot of scrubbing and everything like that, and it took me basically all my day yesterday that I had available to do anything. It took me all that, and then after that, I had to sweep all the glass out of the truck because I got to make sure the girls don't get any. I mean, that was a major, major job, just sweeping all the glass out and getting that cleaned out of the truck and everything and stuff. And then on top of that, I had managed to snag a piece of plexiglass. Um, and I only had one piece of plexiglass, so I had to cut it in two pieces and fashion a window. But I got the plexiglass and built a window and put it in there. But I mean, it took me all freaking day. Well, right after I saw it was probably just before noon. And then by the time I was finished, it was like 5 o'clock, kind of thing. So I'm actually surprised. Hey, Margaret, how you doing again? Yeah, from Ireland. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, glad you could make it. So I fashioned a window out of the plexiglass and got it in there. It's, basically 5 hours. That's what I like to know, Darlene, is what's wrong with people. But that's what's actually wrong with the world. I mean, look at the wars and the wars, one after another. Like now, there's like 2 or 3 wars every year instead of like every few years or something. And they're all unnecessary. But that's the whole problem with the world is shit like this happens. They start small things and then it goes on. I mean, my first reaction is I just wanted to get my gun out and shoot him in the head, because it makes me angry, and why would people act like this and do this and like I'm not even bothering anyone, right? So I feel the instant feeling of retaliation, right? And then as I was cleaning it up and doing the whole problem for 5 or some other hours, I had to think about it and convince myself that, that's the wrong way to go, obviously. I follow a different path, or I try to follow a different path, let's say through Jesus, right? So, well, not let's say, it is through Jesus, but the thing is, I try and follow a certain path, and in doing so, you have to come to certain realizations, and I have to really control this anger and frustration and constantly thinking of retaliation somehow, you know, and stuff like that. And it's definitely not easy at all. Yeah, that's always the problem, is the innocent or good person always ends up in jail or whatever, or gets condemned and that, and the evil people always just thrive and flourish. Oh yeah, I'll be able to get a new window, Glenn. It's not a problem. I mean, there's a fair amount of these trucks, like on the island, you know, in lots of places in BC, on the mainland, everywhere like that. And I'll be able to get a window for sure. I don't necessarily have to get brand new or anything like that, but I got to get a professional to install it, which is the expense. It's the labor by the hour kind of stuff and that. And um, even if I could, or I probably can actually figure it out and do it myself. It's just that I don't necessarily have the time, the strength, the energy, and stuff like that. I mean, it was hard enough dealing with all getting that paint off and cleaning up the glass, and I mean that really drains my energy. Not to mention my psychological energy as well. It's like it was draining physically and emotionally and psychologically and everything. So anyway, that's why I feel like really shitty today. It's actually almost a relief getting that off my chest. But anyway, so yeah, I just have to never go back there again, and you know, because that was probably at least the second or possibly third thing that happened up there. Three, if you really put it all together. But yeah, that's what I figured, Darlene. It's all about them getting their karma. Karma is a bitch when it comes back at you. So something will come back at them, especially if I stay out of it, stay away from it, or whatever. Um, and just, you know, because when you retaliate or go back, you just cause more karma, kind of thing. Hello there in Ukraine. There, I can't pronounce your name at all. Sorry about that, but hello in Ukraine. How are you doing out there? Anyway, yeah. So I'm not sure how much power I got on my phone, but anyway, what I'm gonna do, just in case you want to, I'm gonna unplug the phone and I'm gonna step outside here for a second. Yeah, you can still see everything. Good. So we're outside the library again. Yeah, so anyway, I got a piece of plexiglass here, and I only had the one piece, which is almost sad because I could have filled the whole thing, but that's okay. I cut the end off there and then put it up in here. So, oops, the phone is falling apart here again. Wow, I'm having a lot of fun lately with stuff. I guess you can't see that well. There you go. But yeah, so it's kind of lodged right in where the window goes. Good thing it's flexible, because then I can pop it into place. But anyway, that's what they did. Nice and sunny today, eh? This is basically downtown Qualicum. Okay, here we go. There we go. My phone is falling apart here. Wow. Using the old gimbal, and it's just continuously falling apart. Anyway, I don't know. Did you enjoy that? There we go. Oh, I'll have to watch this thing later to see what it looked like out there. Trying to, I got this gimbal taped down because it keeps wanting to, the phone wants to flip over on its side. Yeah. Oh, hey, Billy. Glad to see you make it. We were talking about you earlier. You were one of the ones that hadn't got here yet. Uh, yeah, that's exactly it. My phone, it keeps tilting. I can't keep it from falling over. But yeah, that's exactly the way I feel. And it's the way I grew up too. You know, if that was kids, they need a really good ass whooping. And that's like what my dad or many fathers would do in the day. My phone is twisting. Oh my God, this is nuts. Okay, let's see if I can get this to work this time. So anyway, basically, that's why yesterday I was in between trying to deal with that crap, the paint on the truck and the broken window and everything like that, and do all that. I was determined I was just going to cancel the show today because I didn't think I'd get around to it, and I wasn't going to be in the mood, and I'm definitely not really in the mood in that way, you know. But anyway, I managed to get all done. I got the window in, sealed up. My friend helped me, which was great, and got it done. And it was, like I said, it was about 5 o'clock or something. Like it was dinner time, and so the girls had to eat. I had to eat whatever. And I was really hungry after that too. After all that work, it was too much. So anyway, well, I just jumped in the truck and I headed downtown here, um, and came down and I just thought, you know what, it's Saturday. I'll just see if my spot outside the library is open. I drove down here and just almost amazingly enough, it was clearer here where I generally park. There was someone parked behind me originally, but they were even further back. So I pulled in and then I backed up kind of thing. So it was, yeah, it was almost like, I guess you could say it was almost like it was meant to be. You know, there's your parking spot. Get in there. Tomorrow morning, you got to do your live show. So anyway. Yeah, I was thinking that too, Lila, that, what do you call it? That sport air gun for paintball. Yeah, they can put a marble in there and do the same thing as a, you know, yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking too. Either a very good slingshot, which, you know, you have to get a pretty high powered one, but that paintball air gun would probably do the trick. Yeah. But yeah, Darlene, I'm kind of glad I didn't cancel either. I just, I don't know. I'd probably feel bad. I don't know. I'd probably cancel if I was in the hospital or something like that. This phone is really, I can't get it to stay still. Got all this electrician's tape on it, and just sliding over. But yeah, that's, I probably wouldn't cancel if I could help it at all. And since, like I got the work done yesterday and I managed to get downtown here by dinner time, yeah, I just parked in here and just pulled the stove out and started cooking for the girls and stuff like that. And then after we ate, we just sat around relaxing and stuff like that. Anyway, that's the reason why I never got anything written down, because usually I do it on Saturday, Friday, Saturday. I try and do that. And well, you already have, Darlene, all of you, every one of you out there has already cheered me up just, being here to talk to. So, yeah, it's already made a big difference. So, yeah, so I'm glad I never canceled. But yeah, so we got here and we made dinner, relax. Then after that, relax and that. I took him outside on the grass area and ran around a bit later. And then we just went to sleep. And I just said, screw it. And I set my alarm to get up, of course. But yeah, and then this morning, just things were kind of going wrong, and I didn't think I was going to make it as well. But I was 2 minutes late, I guess, which wasn't bad. But yeah, Darlene, I did. I called the police right away. As soon as I came back and saw it, I called the police and I got a police report number and all that kind of stuff. And I talked to my insurance already. And as far as I understand, I don't have comprehensive, so I don't have any coverage on that for vandalism. But no, I got a police report. if I can find out any extra information, I'll give it to the police and stuff like that. So, maybe they'll find out who did it. Sometimes it's highly unlikely, but you never know. Well, thank you, Lila. Yeah, I'm actually glad now. Like, I didn't even want to turn the phone and the laptop on and do the show this morning. I didn't even want to, but I was like, I'm here, I'm settled and blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff. I got my coffee and charged up the laptop and everything. I might as well kind of do it. But it's kind of like that sometimes is, um, once I get into it, then I feel so much better and stuff. And before, on other occasions, it's more my health and how I feel medically that, does that. But this time it was the situation. Hey, Caribou, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while, but yeah, life is no joke. It's not a joke at all, and it's not funny. It can be fun most of the time, but sometimes it's not funny. But yeah. Oh, you didn't. Oh, I don't know if you heard that, Billy. I'm not sure what you're saying there exactly, but yeah, somebody spray painted my truck with black paint. I had to get that all off with isopropanol and stuff, and a lot of scrubbing. And they broke my passenger window, and I had to put some plexiglass in there, and it was just annoying. And that was all in daylight. Well, thank you, Darlene. That's a nice compliment. Yeah, well, I know at least one person out there doesn't want me there. At least one person. And, it's like too bad, this is we're all entitled to go here and there where we want. And the thing is I stayed there for off and on for years, not just in this tiny house, but when I was homeless in my Forerunner, and I've been in the neighborhood off and on for years, sometimes for long periods of time. And then this time I was gone for weeks and weeks. Like, it was like, oh, it's like I left the neighborhood, and I only went back to stay there one night to visit my friend, and that was like it. And apparently for some people, that's all it takes is, oh, I thought we told you to get out. Anyway, I'm just going to deal with it. I've got did a really good job of putting the plexiglass in and sealing it off and everything. So it's not like where you just get the tuck tape, that red tape, and put a sheet of plastic in there and it goes flops in the breeze and everything. It's pretty solid. So that's good for now. And I mean, that could last me quite a long time if I had to. But obviously, it's better to have the proper window in there, which I'll get around to. It's just going to take a little more time than usual. But anyway, that's what happened, and that's why I didn't really want to. That's why I almost canceled today, which I didn't, and that's why I just don't feel like much of anything, you know, and that's why singing and stuff like that just it's really hard for me to uh, what do you say bring up that joy. It's like because it's still eating me up inside, even though I'm kind of dealing with it on a logical level. um, it's just difficult for me to enjoy much of anything at this point, except my girls. They're oh, you broke it finally. You finally broke one squeaky. Wow. She normally breaks them all, but these ones lasted for a while. Oh well, you don't care. That's exactly it, Cheryl. That's well, I guess what I was hinting at a little, I don't know, a few minutes ago or something. But yeah, it just helps to release that just by talking about it, and you know, I can feel that energy, the bad energy, kind of dissipating. Just talking about it and getting it off my chest, sort of thing. You got that right, Billy T. It's always about the devil screwing with you, devil and his demons screwing with you when things like that going on. It's and yeah, and right, we're always tested here, always. Yep. I wish you were too, Lila, but yeah, that would be really good. Actually, now you mention it, I really wish I had ginger and turmeric here right now. Yeah, because I would actually make a tea. That's really good stuff, and I'll make a strong ginger one with just the right amount of turmeric in there. And I love ginger, and I would put a drop of the really organic maple syrup in there too. But that sounds really good right about now. It's interesting you said that because I couldn't think of anything right now like there's tea, coffee, whatever that would help make me feel better. But as soon as you said that, that's actually one of them because, like I say, I really love ginger, so that would actually make me feel more relaxed. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, Celestial. Yeah, I know that brand. Yeah, I'm tempted to walk over and grab some after this. I might do that. I don't know, but after the show, I got to. I'm gonna move this vehicle because I don't like staying parked downtown when there's people all over. No, not that I can't. I can actually stay here all night until 8:59 tomorrow morning because the sign says it's parking only 9 to 5, Monday to Saturday. So if you come in here at 5 o'clock Saturday night, you can stay until 8:59 Monday morning, which I've done before. But yeah, I'd rather get away where it's quieter and stuff anyway. I just do this for the Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, we got Celestial tea here, right here in what's that place? Heaven on Earth. The one I've taken you to before, Heaven on Earth on the corner here. They have, I believe they have it. I know they for sure they guaranteed they got it in Quality Foods. I've had it. I've seen it there and bought it there before. But they also have some other good ones. What's the names of them? One is Stash. Bigelow, I think it's made by Stash. Anyway, they got really good teas, and one of them is their licorice root tea. Not licorice, but licorice root tea. That's really healthy for you too. And that's one of my favorite licorice ones. But I know they have another ginger one that's good too. But I do like Celestial though. I do. I've actually probably had them ever since they've been out. Yeah, licorice root tea is really healthy for you. I've seen that in it was an older wild had things to do with wild plants and stuff, but it mentioned other stuff. And I think it was written in the 1920s or 30s or something. It was way back there. And one of the things it said, it went in detail on. They're all like medical reports on these products, and one of them was stinging nettle, of course. But anyway, they did it on licorice root. The report by the doctor, whoever it was saying how he was amazed at the health benefits and everything about the licorice root. And I was really impressed when I read that. I thought it was cool because I really like the stuff. It seems like everything I like is really good and healthy. Like mangoes, I love mangoes, and they're really good for you. And Brussels sprouts and green beans and you really destroyed that one. Normally, she gets a squeaky, and for some reason, being a small dog, she can destroy the squeak in one day, and sometimes just a couple of hours. She's always done it. And these ones have amazingly held up for a long time. There's 3 of them. But she's finally destroyed this one. Now she's got 2 more to go. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, I've seen the toys. She stole toys. She steals other dogs' toys and that. So I gotta watch her. But back when she was young, she'd go to the neighbor and steal the toys. And this is a big dog with big squeaky toys. And she grabbed this chicken, I think it was, one time. And she stole it and she was playing with it. And everyone thought it was funny. And within 2 hours, she had broke the squeaky of it. And it wasn't a cheap toy either. And I thought that was weird. And she's done it ever since. Anyway, so, wow, we've been here an hour, a little over an hour. Well, I guess, yeah, it kind of seems like it. I got to figure out how to get that to stay still. I actually got a new gimbal, but it's really like, technical and everything like that. And I actually got to figure out how to do it. I got to Bluetooth it to my phone. And I think I need the app as well, but it's actually a really good one. I just got it, less than a week ago. From Amazon. But this is the stand that goes on the bottom. This is a DJI Osmo something or other. But there, this is the tripod for that. But you don't need that if you just want to do the handheld thing and do this. But your phone clamps into here. There's a magnet on here. Magnet. There, and your phone is like, that's a solid magnet. Your phone will never fall out of there. And then let's see if it'll do this. When you turn it on, must have run, wait, wrong button. Now it's on. Normally it moves. It shifts. Oh, but I can oh, I know why. The phone's not in there or something. Yeah. But it's got all these buttons. It's got the directional button and where I can do my snap. There goes my phone. Look at this. I told you. I don't know if you see that or not, but it's just all falling apart. That's too funny. Too funny. Anyway, so I was actually going to check into this yesterday and Bluetooth it to my phone and go online and check the app and everything like that. And figured out it's pretty technical, this thing. But, yeah. And it's got, like stabilization and stuff like that. There we go. But interesting. Can't wait to figure that one out. Because I can get some really good shots with that. Like it's got it's not face recognition, but when you touch your face on the screen, the what do you call it? The gimbal thing will actually follow you as you move around. So if I'm at a campsite, I can do that and then walk around the table and it'll follow me around, kind of thing. So that's going to be interesting trying to figure that one out. I wasn't going to tell anyone about that, but but you guys are my favorite group of the whole community. So you guys deserve sort of heads up and things like that and stuff that hasn't come out yet, sort of thing, videos. I'm just watching people walking towards my unit. They want to read my sign and everything. Oh, here goes the phone again, falling. Wow, why? Hey, there they go again. Okay, stay there now. So anyway, hello Cecile, how you doing? Yeah, my little girls are super cute, aren't they? Come here, get up. That's Angel. That's Angel. Yeah, and that one's Baby, the one with the toys, Baby. But yeah, they are super cute. They're adorable as hell. And Baby's the love of my life, and Angel, I love her too. Actually, Cheryl Licorice, come here. Get up, get up, get up, get up. There you go. She has that habit when I bend over like that. She loves to jump up. The white dog's name is Angel. Yeah, the little white one. That's mother and that's daughter. I bred her a couple times and then I kept one of the puppies. I just have the two dogs. That's it. The two dogs. This is really not wanting to work. Oh, now it wants to go that way. Wow, man. Let's see how that'll work. But I'm trying to catch up on all the. Hey, Euphoric, you finally made it. Yeah, Laura, I hate doing weeds. You got to do it, but I hate it. Hey, Peggy, how you doing? And dogs are our best friends, hands down. I love my dogs more than I love any people, and even my own family, my son, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, glad you could make it, Lori. Uh, you missed my. I was almost going to say the excitement, but you missed what I mentioned about what happened to me yesterday. And basically, in a nutshell, I went out and walked the dogs, came back, and somebody had spray painted black paint on my truck. And then they broke one of my windows, the passenger window and stuff, and it was just frustrating. I spent all day yesterday trying to clean it up and fix it up and everything, and it made me angry. Yeah, black labs are really cool dogs. I love black labs, Peggy. Yeah. Yeah, she has long ears. I like to keep them long. It looks like she's got pigtails. When she runs and she bounces, they fly up and down like that, like little pigtails. She's adorable. She's just absolutely adorable. Yeah, and I got them shaved recently, so they're so plush and soft. Their fur, their hair. It's actually hair. It's not fur. They're hair dogs, so they're hypoallergenic. Yeah, she wants to bark at somebody, so poof. So anyway, yeah, Laura, I used to talk to my cats. I had tons of cats at one time. Gone back and forth between dogs and cats, but yeah, I talk to my dogs all the time. And the great thing about dogs or cats, but especially dogs, is they never talk back. They just don't talk back, which is cool. But your children always talk back, and other people talk back, but dogs don't. Hey, Bob, how you doing? I think you're fairly new here. I'm not too sure. How's it going, Bob? Golden Retriever, nice dog too. Yeah, Lori, just keep moving forward. That's what I keep trying to tell myself. But it was really annoying. I put in a police report and everything. Today you guys are actually helping me get over a lot of it. Yeah, like I'm glad I almost canceled. Like I was telling everyone earlier, I almost canceled the live today from yesterday, and because I didn't feel like it and that. But now, oh yeah, hang on, Cheryl. This phone is, I don't know. I don't know why the phone seems to be too heavy for the tape or something. I don't know why. Anyway, I forgot you'd ask that question, Cheryl, but it's hard to explain what licorice root tastes like. The licorice root, yeah, because you can chew on it and it tastes really great, or you can just make tea, chop it up and make tea out of it. But it really tastes great. It doesn't. It sort of tastes like licorice, but it doesn't. You know, it's got its own thing going on there, and it's not like the sweet black licorice stuff, but it's similar. It's hard to explain. It's you just you just gotta try it. What do you want? You want out? What do you want? You want up? What is wrong with you? Now she's getting like needy again. She's like, Dad, I want you. I need to talk to you. Need your pets and stuff. But it's really hard to explain that, Cheryl. Like, you just have to try it. You can go down to the health food store, natural food store, or whatever, and you probably just buy bulk licorice root. Just get a small piece and chew on it and see what you think. And if you like it, chop it up and make tea out of it. Or you can just buy my favorite licorice root tea is Stash, and I believe Stash is made by Bigelow, but I can't remember for sure. But Stash, you can't miss it. Just big letters Stash on the box, and they make probably the best licorice root tea I've had. So, oh, that's good. Theirs is good. That's a good one to try. You are new. Okay, Bob. Just checking. Comments are going by fast again. Yeah, I thought you were new, Bob. How's it? And you're having a great day. Good, dude. Good. Yeah, everyone's friendly around here, Bob. They like to talk to everybody. That's exactly right. Your fork. Exactly right. Yeah, it's interesting you say that, Bob, because there's actually a number of people on my channel or whatever, my subscribers, viewers, whatever, that have said pretty much the same thing, that they've lost one fairly recently in the last couple of years or something, and they're not sure when or if they're ever going to get someone to replace their dog or pet. And sometimes it takes a long time. This thing is really, I don't know why I can't get the tape to stick on this thing. It's weird. But yeah, it does. Sometimes it takes a long time. When baby, the first one there, when she's gone, I probably I may never, ever have another one after that. Sorry, this is really weird and incredible. It's never been like this bad before here. I can't get this thing to stick into place. Man. But anyway, I'm not sure which video I'm going to have come out on Tuesday. I've got one put together, but I didn't want it to come out until another week, I guess. Just because the basic content and information. But yeah, just so you guys know, as soon as I can, I'm getting off this island, getting the hell away from here. Hello, Angel. See, this is another thing that cheers me up. Stuff like this. Yeah. I'm just reading the comments of all the people. I got a funny feeling she wants to go out and you know what. Or probably pee, actually. That's probably what she wants, but... Oh. Wow, man. This is crazy. What the hell? My God. I mean, talk about all the problems yesterday and then this morning as well, like that, and almost being like more than 2 minutes late. And now this, it's kind of a weird weekend. Hey, get up here, come on. And you, quit throwing Everything. She's throwing everything on the floor here. All of her toys at once. And being really annoying. That's the only time they're annoying is when they're interrupting me constantly. Oh, cool. That's you got the same predicament there, Bob, eh? This is really. I have no idea how to fix this properly. Crazy. Yeah. Oh my God, this is nuts. Oh my God. Talk about the dumbest things that could go wrong is I just can't get my camera to stay still. I'm tempted to get out the Gorilla Glue and just glue the damn thing together. Wow. Anyway, yeah, you got to get away from where you're at. You've been there too long and put in too much time and all that with your taking care of people and stuff, eh, Bob? Yeah. But yeah, I've been around here too long. I got to get on the road and yeah, but the weather is really good. Yeah, that's for sure. And I try and enjoy the weather because it's actually been pretty nice lately. Spring's here. Yeah, it's all warming up. There's baby. She wants her toys again. Look, she's throwing them on the floor. Angel's at the door. I know what she wants. She wants out. You need to go out, don't you? Do you want to go out? Do you want to go outside? Yeah. Of all the other things. And I can't just let her out by herself right now. There's too many people, probably other dogs and stuff. I got to take her out on a leash and that sort of thing. Wow. Oh, Laura's giving everybody some hugs, a lot of hugs today. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. I don't know why she has to go out. I let her out last night, and then this morning I took her out again. And then just for a couple minutes just before I started the show. And she doesn't... I don't know. Everybody's giving hugs back and forth to everybody right now. That's cool. Awesome. Awesome. You still out there, Mama Mia? I saw you once and hope you haven't fallen asleep yet, but just curious. Oh, there you go. There you go. How's it going, Mama Mia? Just glad to know you're still out there. You're such a trooper. It's looks like it's about probably 1:30 in the morning right now where you're at. That's awesome. You must have had a nap today again. Oh, you're in New England, Bob. Oh, crap. Okay. Just go get your toy. Just go get it. Now she's growling because she wants someone to grab her toy. Go get it. Oh my God, this is a weird day, man. New England, okay, Bob. I'm actually on Vancouver Island, just off the coast of British Columbia there. About as far west as you can pretty much go. That's where I'm at. And I want to get back to the mainland of BC and go tour the interior and everything like that. Oh man, I didn't see that coming, Cheryl. I did not see that one coming. I'll get to that in a minute, Cheryl, but yeah, just so you guys know, like as soon as I can, and it'll probably be around payday coming up in 2 weeks, approximately 2 weeks. Yeah, I know you gotta go, but I can't do that right now, okay? I took you out 3 times, come on. Anyway, so I'm heading off the island as quickly as I can. Yeah, she's got to go, man. I can smell it. Oh my God, man. And I can't go here. I have to walk her all the way down there. Wow, this is nuts. Why don't you just go on the floor? I'm serious. I mean, I'd rather her do that right now than try and deal with this. Anyway, I'm heading off as quick as I can. I wanted to be gone a long time ago. I was hoping to go at the end of last month, and it didn't work out. And then I thought I might have been gone by the 15th of April here recently, but it's not going to happen. But yeah, by the end of April here, I'm going to be heading off the island. So there's going to be a video coming up of me hitting the ferry and all that and taking off. And I'm going out to Karameas. I'm going to start in Karameas and just see what happens from there. See what the plans are, what the adventure might be, or that. So anyway, I like to give you guys a really good heads up on what's coming up, and everyone else can be surprised when it happens. But yeah, that's what's going on, and I wanted to get out of here, like I say, a long time ago, but definitely at least a month or two ago, I wanted to, and yeah, that baby was growling because she wanted her toy. She wanted me to go get her toy and that, but she was growling for that. The other one was whining and complaining, and they kind of whine because she needs to go, and I feel bad for her because when I gotta go, and she's just really. You see this? See? She's really trying to tell me. She's really, really trying to tell me. Yeah, I've been on this island for pretty much 25 years, I guess now. I only got off the island a few times. Here we go. Well, that's just a half hour. Yeah, now she's. Oh no, that's that one. Oh, it's right there. There you go. Oh, I'm being bothered by both of them now. But yeah, that's the plan. It's time, and as far as I can see at this point, I can't see anything holding me back from doing it right on or before payday coming up here. Like I say, within 2 to 3 weeks maximum. And I just, yeah, it's about time. Why, baby? Why? Oh yeah, for sure, Laura. I'll definitely take you guys with me wherever I go. That's for sure. That is for sure. Yeah. Oh, this is sad. Such a short video. Mm. Back to your question, Cheryl. Yeah. What am I doing after this? I guess I'm gonna get that one out to do her stuff, but after that, I'm just gonna jump in the truck and move this rig. I don't want to be uptown beside the library after the show's done, um, and so I'm gonna go park somewhere else, and I don't know, just figure out what to do next. I really don't because I'm so broke right now, and I'm in between, and it's kind of the hardest time it's been for a while. And I'm just kind of, like I said, I'm just waiting every day, just one day at a time, just counting down the days and the hours till I get paid and screw off, basically. That's it in a nutshell. Hey, Carl, how you doing? You got here finally. Oh, we're all doing good, Carl. Yeah, you missed the crazy information. I'm debating whether I want to explain it again, but in a nutshell, Carl, I was telling everyone earlier that yesterday I almost canceled the show today because yesterday, when I went and walked the dogs, came back, somebody had spray painted black paint all over my truck, And then they also smashed my passenger window. So I spent the whole day trying to get all this paint off my truck and then clean the glass out of my inside of my truck and everything like that. And then build a plexiglass window to try and wedge it in there and tape it all down and that until I can get another window. But it was crazy, man. Just because it's stupid stuff like for some reason somebody doesn't want me in their neighborhood, and I've been in and out of that neighborhood for years. It's like, I'm almost a resident of Vancouver Island now. Oh my God, baby, can you just play with your toys yourself? But anyway, that's what happened. So bringing you up to speed. Everyone's so glad to see you, Carl. You see that? You see, Bob, that's the community got here. Everyone, yeah, it is a horrible story, isn't it, Bob? But I just got to try and, now that I've fixed it up as best I can, put it behind me and just try and move on again. That's it. Crazy, ignorant, weird people out there these days. But anyway. You're still the foreman on the garden there, eh, Laura? Get the hubby to do the work and you tell him where it goes. That's cute. But anyway, yeah, well, here goes, watch this. I can't get this to sit still. What is going on? Yeah, 2024 is already scaring me a little bit too. Not really scaring, but it makes me nervous and think weird things are happening. Well, thank you, Mama Mia. Thank you, Mama Mia. And I'm glad to know you're still awake and hanging in there. You're just a trooper. Anyway, I don't know what is wrong here. It's like the weirdest weekend because that happened, and this morning things weren't running very good, and now this, for the first time ever, is not cooperating at all. And I don't know why. It's such a simple thing to do. Oh. Well, yeah, it looks like most of the people I was thinking about have showed up and they've got the news and everything. Yeah, I know, Billy. Billy, I'm being tested. We're all being tested here. Yeah, it's yeah, and basically, like, I keep telling everyone, like, not to get on the subject too much again, but the big thing now is as time ticks down, the closer it gets, the more important it is for everybody and anybody to repent whatever and turn to Jesus and say, like, yeah, I believe and I need your salvation and everything. And that's what everyone needs to do. And the closer we get, the more important it is right now. And that's the number one thing right now is to repent everything you can and just put all your faith in Jesus totally. And that's the only way you're going to get out of all this bullshit coming up. And I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And you can see it coming. It gets worse all the time. Every time you turn around now. It's not like every year or every few years now. It's like every freaking day, right? Oh, yeah. See, do you hear her? See? Dad, I gotta go to the bathroom. You see? Yeah, see? So anyway, that's a good note to finish on, I guess, or for this length of time we've been on or whatever, because it is very important. And on top of that, one of the other important messages is that we're not supposed to just believe it. We're also supposed to go out and promote it as well. So that's what I'm trying to do. This thing is giving me a headache. Because I'll flop over and the thing will become disoriented and it'll log out of the live on me when that happens. That's all I want to do there is take care of my babies there. There's someone squeaking again. Look at her down there, Angel. She's getting really, look, see? She's saying, Dad, 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 Dad. So anyway, I got a funny feeling I better just go and take care of the girls now. Okay, Lila, ciao for now. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure I'll have another live next Sunday for sure. And then after that, I'm not sure what's going to happen. So anyway, she's scratching the door now. So I'm going to have to say goodbye and we'll talk to you soon. This has been a weird weekend, a weird live. And you guys all stay safe out there and warm and dry and safe and everything like that. And I'll see you real soon again. Sorry about that. Anyway, it's been a great day and I loved hanging out with all of you and all the new people and stuff. It's been fantastic. So we'll talk to you soon, okay? Yep, sweet Jesus, yep. Okay, ciao for now.